Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, in this little tutorial here, we're going to put together a sort of masonry gallery, if you will, of images with the Divi theme. I'm using Divi version 3.194, which is the latest version at the moment with the new Divi builder. So let's go and create a new page. I'll try and do this bit quickly because this is not what it's all about. So I'm going to say add new. And we'll say masonry. And we'll use the Divi builder. And for the page, I'm just going to grab one of their pre-made layouts. Divi's awesome. It's got some fantastic pre-made layouts and themes and all kind of stuff. If you're making any sort of WordPress theme at all, or if you're making any sort of WordPress site at all, I would suggest you check Divi out. And you can check it out from a link below this theme. It is my affiliate link. Okay, let's do something like lifestyle, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's just take this travel page. And really doesn't matter. We'll use that one. Use that layout. Okay, so we're all done here. Now let's just have a quick look at what we've got here. And just hit our little preview icon. Alright, well this is what we've got here. So let's add a little masonry gallery somewhere. Let's put it right under here. So I'm going to add a new section. And you can select any of these you like. I'm just going to use that one, 6 elements. And before I put anything in there, I'm going to make this row. I'm going to go to the row cog right here. I'm going to make it full width. So I'm going to hit the design tab, go to sizing, make this row full width. And because we're doing a mosaic, I kind of want them all sticking together. So I don't want any gutters. So I'm going to click on the gutters and make them a custom width and take that all the way down to 1. So that way we should have no gutters on there. Okay, let's start adding some images. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw in a bunch of random images here and then we'll sort of start building from there. So I'm going to add a new module. There's an image. And we'll start putting in some images. I'm just going to select the first ones I see here. Next one. Rinse and repeat. Those look like they're all sort of portrait. It'd be nice if we could get some landscape ones in there. That looks like landscape. Very good. Makes a difference in size, doesn't it? Okay, let's add another one. Oh, that's kind of nice because they are different sizes there. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll add another one underneath here. Just so we're filling this section up basically. I don't even know where we got to. And another one under here. It's going to look a bit weird at first, but we're going to fix all this. It's fine. And another one here as well. I'm using their new Divi builder, as you can see here, which is brilliant. Absolutely awesome. Another great new feature of the Divi. I think what I'll do is I'll add one more, then I'll just copy a few of these for expediency. I don't think we had that. So let's double up on a few of these. Let's just copy this module here. And I'll pull it over here. And let's copy this one. And all I'm doing is hitting the two little squares there, or two little oblongs there, and it duplicates the section. And I'm grabbing the little cross section there, left clicking and holding, and just dragging it across to where I want it. So we've got two on that one. That one didn't go where I wanted it. Okay, let's just move this one over. It really doesn't matter. All right, and we just want one more now. Do this one. Oh, okay, we've got two exactly the same now. I really don't want that. Let's get rid of that one. Just want one more for over here. Let's take this one. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It doesn't matter, you can have 2 or 3 if you want. That's fine, and that looks fairly ugly, pretty random. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start sort of repositioning some of these using a bit of margin. And let's start down the bottom here. We'll start on this one. I'm going to hit the little cog there. I'll move this over so I can see what I'm doing with it. I'm going to go to design and spacing, and let's bring it upwards. And to bring it upwards, we want to give it a negative margin. So I'll say -50, and I'm just putting sort of random ones in here. So that pulled that up by about 50, which is fine. And let's say margin right. Let's give that a minus value as well. That's done that. That's pulled it over nicely there. Okay, that's good. So we've got a bit of randomness going on there. Let's take this next one. Check that to get it done. Let's hit the settings on this one. And it is just from this point onwards a bit a deal of just playing with things to get it how you want it. I'm going to go into spacing, and let's say margin left, make it -35 or something. Like I say, it's random. I'm giving it random sort of amounts just to squeeze it around. That's fine. And we may have to adjust these later on. Let's go into this one. And kind of want to make it a lot bigger. We want to squeeze it out there. So let's what I'll do is I'll push it over. I think that was 50, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, and right. There we go. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm just checking in random numbers, and I want to make this a lot bigger. It's going to be hidden. It seems to be that the Z index or Z index here works from left to right. The way you put them in, the last one you put in will be the one on the top. So I'm kind of on that assumption doing this. If you want to add CSS, CSS Z index to them to flip them over a different way, that's entirely up to you. I'm going to go crazy with this one. I'm just holding down my left mouse on this bottom arrow here to make that negative right hand side one to bring this image up in size. And I'm just going to keep doing it till it gets to where I want it. Which is about there. That seems to be lined up nicely there. Okay, it's fine. All right, let's do something similar with this one. It's a little small looking up there. I wonder if we can make it a little bit bigger. And again, to do that, we're going to give it a negative right one. I'll start off with about 120 and see what that does. Yeah, it's not as much. I still want it to be probably quite a bit more than that. Say 220. And that's more like it. Like I was saying earlier, you can see the one to the right of it is overlapping it. I actually quite like that one where it is. That's fine, so let's keep that. Okay, let's make this one a little larger again on that side. Don't need to do any top and bottom, I don't think. I'm just going to do some margin. Again, I'll make that one a lot bigger. That may be crazy. Well, it's all right, actually. Actually, it's too much in line. I want it a bit more random than that. So I don't want it lined up. It looks almost like it's lined up with that there. So let's make that. That's a bit more like it. Okay, this one, I think I'm just going to pop that one up a bit so the bottom line's up there. So we'll save that. Go into here. And again, go into our spacing. And top, I'll give it a negative, I don't know what that is, about 25, 30 pixels. Try 30 pixels. Gosh, that wasn't a bad guess, was it? That's pretty good. Okay. Well, and again, it's sort of lined up a little bit there. All right, well, let's say, let's get a negative margin left, put it sort of 30 pixels to the left. There we are. Then we'll have to bring it up a little bit more. Again, I'm just going to hold my left mouse button on that up arrow. And I'm going the wrong way. There we go. And as you can see, it's sort of creeping up there. Let's get it to where we want. Looks about right. Good. Okay, are we missing one? Looks like we're missing an image here somewhere. It's alright, no problem. So that's that one. Or was it because we pulled that one to the left a bit? Anyway, we can just add a new one in there. But what we could do, now I can't make that one too big. Let's just save this a moment. I'll just add a new image in here. Okay. What do we want to do with the rest of these? I want to move this a little bit. Make him a little bit bigger. Of course, it's going to get overshadowed by this one. Still want to make him a little bit bigger though. Let's just play with this a minute. Okay, something like that. This one we're going to have to make a lot bigger too. And we'll move it a little bit to the left as well. So let's save that. Grab this one. It'll get interesting when we get to this size because we'll have to make this one fit on here somewhere, somehow. Shouldn't be too difficult though. Spacing. Oh, I've forgotten which one I'm on. This one, isn't it? Okay, again, we want to make it bigger. We give it a negative value here. Yeah, that'll work. And push it down so we can even make it a little bit bigger, I should think. Just keep going. And again, I'm just holding my left mouse button down. Actually, that's going to cover that whole picture if we're not careful, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really want that. Okay. Start giving it some padding here. Just dropping it smaller. Can we make it? Yeah, that'll work. So let's bring this one up to say that may be too much. No, that's not too much. In fact, it's not quite enough. Let's bring it. That way we've still got that nice image to the left of it working out. Like I say, if you really want to, you can mess with your Z indexes and decide which way round you want these things to be. Actually, we're almost there. I mean, the easiest thing for me to do... Now, you see that one's the same as this one. I really want to juggle these a little bit more. So let's just save this, move on to the next one. Make this one bigger. It'll overlap here. Here. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm going to push it across the right. Actually, let's bring it across the left by say minus 65. Okay, that's fine. And I think what I'm going to do is just pull it upwards. So I'll give it a negative top margin. About 70, I guess. Ooh, close, but not quite 70. Going the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so there you have it. We've got a nice little masonry sort of image layout. Like I say, you can jig it around more if you feel like it, and change the Z index of some of these images if you want to pull them forward. But that, for me, is pretty much going to do it. Of course, what would be nice is, I should have probably done this first, given them all this lightbox effect, so when you click on them, they actually pop out. So let's grab one. Let's go to link and lightbox. And I wonder if we can do a find and replace on this. Yes, we can. Find and replace. So find this, anything that's got the no in opening lightbox, we want to replace with yes. Don't want to do the whole page, but we want to do this whole section. This is another great feature of Divi here. So let's do this whole section. Hit replace. That's it. Hopefully these are all opening. Yeah, you can see you've got a little hand icon there, so they should open. All right, let's save this. Well, in fact, let's just publish the page. I've given it a name. I've gone back up to the top and I'm just going to hit publish. We'll go back to our wireframe mode there. And let's preview our page. So I'm just going to hit preview changes. Well, let's update. And hit preview changes. Now let's roll down to wherever it was we put that under here, wasn't it? There we are, right there. Okay, oh, okay, we've got a little bit of misalignment going on here. I want to adjust that, but as you can see, all these pop out in our light box, which is quite handy. So let's just enable the visual builder and see if we can't fix our little alignment issues there. Okay, good. It's actually showing. So let's see. Okay, let's bring this one up. So let's go to design, spacing, and I just want to pop him up a little bit. There we go. That looks to be in line. That one, that's in line. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. Just wants to go down, just one little blink, I think. There we go, just like that. Fantastic. And this one wants to come down just a tad. So 5 picks probably going to be too much. Yeah, too much. Aha, we've got a gap at the top there, so we may have to adjust everything, something else. Let's get this looking correct here. I think that's right. That looks like it's in line to me. And let's see if we can't. Oh, it's going the wrong way. I think that's not going to help us much. Let's get rid of that. Back to how it was and adjust it with this. Now we'll adjust it the right way. Oh, one too many. There we go. I think that looks in line. Yep. And this one, just pop it up a little bit more. Save that. Okay, that looks a lot tidier, doesn't it? And this section, get rid of that padding at the top there. And that padding at the top there. We lose some of that padding there, make that a little more aligned. That in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And you've got yourself a nice little mosaic, or I should say masonry image gallery. And May have to make some adjustments for tablet and mobile. Let's take a look. I'm just hitting the little tablet icon here. Actually, that's not too bad. I've got one little gap there. And a couple of little adjustments that probably need to be made here. And this is just on tablet. Let's go ahead and do that. What we'll do is adjust this one so it comes down a little bit more. And hit design, spacing. And I want to hit the little icon here and go to tablet and put that -50 that's got in there and adjust from there. I won't go on too much longer with this because I'm sure you can figure out how to do it yourselves now. Okay, so I just want this on the tablet, remember, that's fine. Fill that gap there. And this one, you can only just get to its cog there. If you can't get to a cog to actually edit a tablet, you can just switch to wireframe mode with this. I'll just do it quickly. And you can do it that way. There's all our images right there. But I want to switch back to tablet view there. Go down to where I was, down here. And I think it was just one more issue, wasn't there? Yeah, this one. We just want to move it around a little bit. Up and to the right. So again, design, spacing, responsive, little icon there. And let's put in that. See, it's grayed out there. It means that's what's at the desktop. So we want to put in something, put 250 and adjust from there. That's actually not too bad. Going the wrong way there. That'll do it. A bit more, less. And we just want to bring it up a little bit. So we'll give it a negative margin on the top of what, 25 pixels, 30 pixels, something like that. And of course I did it the wrong way. I meant to do a negative. So I put a minus in front of it. 25 is not quite enough. Ooh, too much. That's fine. And of course you just need to do exactly the same thing for the mobile version just to make sure it looks fine. Let's have a quick look. I won't adjust it. You know how to adjust it yourselves now. Actually, that seems to be working absolutely fine. Oh, that one just wants to be jigged over to the left a little bit. And this one, same image, but it's a different module there. Apart from that, the others seem to be working fine. And of course, they should pop out in their light box when we're out of the builder here. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just save that. I think it's done on autosave actually, but I'm going to save it anyway. Exit the visual builder, and I think we're done. Of course, if you wanted to, you could put in a little border around these images if you wanted to have them separated like some that I've seen here. Okay, let's do that quickly. What I do really, if you're going to do this next step, you want to adjust these so there's no two that actually meet in the same place, else the border will look thicker in some places than other. But I'll quickly do this just to show you how it's done. And I'm sure a lot of you have figured this out already. But for those of you that haven't, This is how we're going to do it. Okay, so let's just select any one. Start on this one, I guess. Go to design. Let's go to border. And I don't want any rounded corners. I want a regular, same on all sides border. And I'll say just give it a couple pixels. 2. I'll just move this across so you can see what's going on here. And let's give it a white border. As you can see, it's got a white border going on there. That's fine. That's just exactly what I want. Let's give it 3. And because this second one's overlaid over the top, you can't see the bottom, and similar with this. But if any of them are meeting here, like I think those two might be, your border is going to be too thick, so you might want to adjust that. So, what do we want to do? I'm going to go to back to design. I've actually put it in there. I'm going to click where it says border. I'm going to right click. I'm going to say extend border styles, so I don't have to copy this to all of them. It'll automatically do it. To all images, not on the whole page, just this particular section. Just on this section, hit extend. Bingo, there we have it. And immediately I can see a few problems there that I was telling you about. Where 2 images actually meet, you've got a double border, so it's thicker than the initial one. Here, 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 here. All you have to do is just jig them a little bit so they're slightly out of alignment with each other if you want to do that method. But personally, I preferred it without the borders, but that's entirely up to you. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. For instance, this one, real easy fix. Well, it would be an easy fix if I could get to it. Would be to jig it to the left just a little bit. You have to do the same there. Jig this one down a little bit, that one to the left, right a little bit, etc. I'm sure you get the idea. So there you have it. I'm not going to save that. I'm just going to exit the visual builder. I'm going to say discard and exit. There we are, back to how I was just now. That is how to add a Masonry image gallery to your Divi WordPress theme. Like I say, Divi is absolutely awesome. Check it out from my affiliate link below if you like to use it. If you're building WordPress, it's the way to go. It really is. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in web development, take a look down below this video. We've got some great free web development courses, and we've also got some premium courses with some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers, so do check it out. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.